Hey everyone, my name's Leonard Torres. I'm a photographer, and every time I go on YouTube, I always see people doing tutorials, like little brief tutorials with crappy music in the background. Um, that usually annoy the crap out of me because it's like, okay, what exactly are you doing? Just kind of break it down for me step by step. And they usually don't, and I'm usually horribly disappointed. So I'm hoping that maybe this little channel will help you out. I'm going to do some vlogs and tutorials from now and again with both film and digital cameras. I think that's the thing that we don't see enough of is film cameras. And I have some more of the exotic types that maybe others don't really have, and I can teach you a little bit more about that. But of course, if you want some really great other advice, definitely check out Film Photography Podcast. That's where I find a lot of the stuff where I'm really curious. They do like 110 formats and stuff like that, and I don't have any 110 yet, so that's why I'm pointing you that way. Otherwise, stay here, enjoy. So today I thought I would go over the Fujifilm X100. Now it's a camera that Fuji brought out not too long ago. It's semi-new, similar to their X10 that they brought out. And if you're not a big camera buff or a photog in any way, then this is going to be complete Greek to you. But then again, why are you watching this? But I'm happy you are. Anyways, this is it. Fujifilm X100, very nice camera. It's meant to look very retro. It's supposed to look like one of the old film cameras, the old rangefinder specifically, and I'll explain that in a second. So as you can see, it has full backing here. It's fully digital, even though it looks like the old cameras. What's really neat is it actually has an eye sensor, so you can actually switch between back to the eye, and you can see, hopefully you can. Anyways, the little screen that's in there. Great camera. I use it all the time. I use it for a lot of my stuff. You can definitely check out my blog. Anyways, you don't see a link anywhere at all. Nowhere. Anyways, the one thing I want to tell you guys about this though, there's a macro setting. It's not the best macro setting in the world. It's very far away. It's macro, but not the kind of macro I like. I like it really close. I have an old 35mm that does really great. It has a zoom lens on it, so that's kind of why. Zoom macro, pretty nice. So I found a way of getting some great macro shots just by using this. It's just basically a magnifier that came off the back of a enlarger lens. Which, you know, you can find that, or you can really find anything. Just experiment. Find some old lenses. Find an old telescope lens. Have one back there. And just put it right in front. You can see it. If you have anyone that has a microscope or anything like that, and I know I'm saying this, I'm like, oh yeah, everyone has a microscope in their garage, right? I know. Don't think I'm being, you know, unrealistic. But sometimes you have to go and search for these things if you really want it. But get inventive. Magnifying glass. Tape it to the front of this. There you go. Just change your aspects to the right degree. Don't do it full macro. Maybe you need to zoom out a little bit. But, you know, when you just put this right on the front, which I'm building a coupling for it, so I don't actually have to hold it, it actually provides a really good picture. Now, I'm going to show you two pictures at the very end of this video, the difference when you use just the regular macro versus this. And then, of course, I have to do one more little tip about the X100. Like I said, great camera. Does different film types, so you can actually shoot as if you're shooting in the aspect of film. So black and white, sepia. It's not a film type. It's just what happens when oxidation happens to a camera. I mean, to a picture. So no, it's not. It's not a film type. I don't care what they say. I know lomography and a few others put it as a film type, but it really isn't. It was a mistake. That's just what happens when a photo edges. Anyways, so if you want really interesting things are going off. You want really interesting pictures? This is from a lomography Lomo Kino, which is a little 35mm movie camera. This is from the viewer. All you got to do is put this on the front. Hold on, let me turn it on. You have to turn it on first with this because sometimes it'll actually screw up and say that there's something wrong with it, only because this is being pushed down. So put it on the front and see, you get a little bit of a different look to it. As you get in closer, you get sort of a bowed look. I'll definitely post it in a picture. How about right now? And that's what you get. Pretty neat, right? I'll probably do a few more of these, probably with the X100 or with DSLRs or whatnot. So I hope you guys like it. If you like it, please hit like, subscribe, ignore the funny name of my channel. I got this a long time ago. Who knows, maybe I'll do a new channel. We'll see. Anyways, thanks again, and I hope you guys have a great time.